I am very deadline focused. So one of the things that routinely comes up is I'm driven, I'm motivated, I'm outcomes focused. And that shows up for me in my approach to deadlines. So I really see a deadline as sacrosanct. If I can't meet it, something comes up. Life always happens, right? I'm in touch with the person straight away to renegotiate for a number of reasons, but primarily because of trust. If you don't meet your deadlines, you will erode trust fundamentally. So even if it's bad news, in my experience, it's far better to talk to someone. Secondly, they may be a little bit like me. So I always tend to have contingency deadlines. So I'll set a deadline, but actually there might be a few more days in between because often things go wrong. So say, for example, if I'm a program manager and I'm waiting for 5 project managers to report, I'd be able to tell you, well, they always report before time. They report to me on the day. This person's at least a day late. And this person never responds unless I have to call them up or go and see them. So I set contingency deadlines. And I suppose the last thing to say around the deadlines, my approach to them is, when someone sets a deadline or when I'm involved with establishing a deadline, I will always check in. Is that deadline realistic? Or are there other competing priorities? And also, when I'm working with people, they might be working on many different things. And so they need to understand actually what is the outcome I want. And maybe if they can't quite meet my desired deadline, could they do something that approximates what I want and need if the deadline is the main issue rather than the outcome being delivered? So I think negotiation's really key, but I think ultimately for me, it's about trust. If you don't meet your deadlines, it risks the relationship. So we just have to negotiate.